Freedom's greetings! Today we gonna address the tank in the room, which is of course the Mark 16 Bastion, which actually is a tank destroyer, was a tank, but this is what the guide is for. So let's get straight into it. So we're gonna begin with the stats, and there is quite a lot to look on. Starting with health. The Bastion has total health of 8000, meaning it's just 2000 off from the factory Strider, which has 10,000. It also is mainly medium armor, meaning not everything can penetrate it. Little lasers or smaller enemies will do nothing to this tank. Although still try not to destroy it too early, as its cooldown is very big of 13 minutes, meaning you can only call it like 3 times per mission per Helldiver. Keep that in mind. But now to the guns, the more interesting part. We have the bigger one and the smaller one. The smaller one is the very same heavy machine gun as the one you have for the support weapon. Same damage 150, same durable 35, same armor penetration heavy, with only difference being the ammo count, because the tank has 2000 heavy machine gun rounds. Though to the bigger gun now, it's 120mm high explosive cannon. It's the very same bullet that our destroyer use when we use the 120mm orbital barrage. Quite self-explanatory. Damage of this cannon is 3500, and it has the very same durable damage with additional 750 explosive damage. And it has armor penetration of 8, anti-tank 4, meaning nothing in the game is able to resist this gun. This cannon will hurt anything. And since it has a little more damage than a recoilless rifle, most of the things you can one-tap, with exception only for the Leviathans, the Hive Lord and Illuminate Overship. Yes, this thing can kill Illuminate Overship if you shoot at it for long enough. So let's look at our powerful toy in the game. Bastion can hold up to 4 Helldivers with different roles. 2 wingmans, 1 driver and 1 gunner. Wingmans are the very same as if they would be walking on foot. They do everything the same, of course, except for walking. Next is the driver, which of course moves the tank around and aims in general direction of the enemy or the target, as the cannon can't turn 360 degrees. But very useful to that, and something that not everybody yet knows, is that you can rotate the tank in place by just pressing A or D, turn left or right, and then of course analogically on joystick just turn A to left or right, and it will turn in place. This is useful where you don't have a lot of place to maneuver, or you gotta maneuver quicker than you would be with moving forward and backwards. So this is quite useful. This is pretty much a game changer for the driver. And the second role of the driver is to mark the enemies or the fortifications of the enemies for the gunner. As the gunner doesn't have 360 view as well, meaning only you can look around and only you can mark the target for them. And now to the gunner. This one is the one who destroys things. With the HMG you destroy lighter chaff, and maybe heavier enemies like the Hulk. And with the bigger gun you destroy the fortifications like the mortars, fabricators and the heavy sheets, like the factory striders, like other tanks, like Hive Lords if you have enough time, whatever. Everything big is for the big cannon. And I don't think I have to explain the role of the gunner. You just shoot at stuff that you can aim at. If you can't aim, just ask the driver to move a little to the left, to the right, forward, backwards, depending on what you need. What's neat about the gunner and the wingman, if you don't have the full squad in the Bastion, as a gunner you can switch from the wingman to gunner and to another wingman by on PC holding C, which is quite useful at sometimes, since you can reinforce someone without going out from the tank onto the danger. And lastly, remember that tank is heavy and you can just run over the lighter enemies like the Vaultless or Scavengers, things like that. It is quite fun, honestly. And lastly, I will tell you how you unlock it. You unlock it on level 25 for 35,000 requisition slips. So get ready to farming those requisition slips, but it is very worth it in my opinion. This is just fun. Now usually I would talk about the pink on different fronts, but let's be real, it's a tank destroyer. You know it's going to be good and fun. So instead I'm just going to show you about 1 minute long clips, and from me this is going to be it. I will see you next time, enjoy those clips. Just two little things that I forgot about. First, more important, don't ever call it in the middle of back breach or bot drop because the tank will get smashed instantly. We will just waste the tank. And secondly, I really like how it forces team play. That's all, clips.
Objective completed. You observe democracy. Traction awaits. Marking location, 100 meters. Never mind. Calling down a support weapon. Boss, cancel that. 50 meters. Balloon outpost destroyed. Southeast, 100 meters.